Like the video and subscribe right now, or Space Doggo will poop on you from outer space. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wholesome. US Army doctor returns arm to Vietnamese soldier 50 years after he took it as a souvenir. It's truly disarming. Iron deficiency man. I can't tell if that's leaves or sheet. Someone you know is a racist. Well, of course I know him. He's me. How to lie the strongest knot there is in 4 steps. Oddly familiar. Oh wait, of course. Mining for sulfur inside a volcano. I see a lot of inequality in this video. We definitely need to have more black people and women harvesting sulfur inside volcanoes. Stop complaining about your life. There are people in North Korea. They won't read this. When the NSFW on Blurred turns out to be gore. Mama didn't raise no quitter run zips. Saw a strip club across the street from a mini golf place, and I'm liberal but that's too much for me. What if you're just trying to have a nice afternoon with your family, then your kids look across the street and have to see a bunch of losers playing mini golf? Love it. I strongly agree. Only holes I wad my balls in isn't on a mini golf course. My great grandfather served Adolf Hitler in a restaurant. No fool. On the dance floor. Video game violence has little effect on real world violence. If it did, America wouldn't be the only country getting shot up. The entire world has access to violent video games, but only in America do we make it freakishly easy for troubled citizens to purchase weapons. That's simply inaccurate. I was playing Mario. I then went out and ate all the mushrooms I could find in my local field, then stomped on my neighbor's turtle and booted it down the street. Shit's real, man. You are not the father. Maury has freed more black men than Lincoln. It's crazy how much we have in common with gorillas. Our DNA structures are like 98% identical. Our outer ear structures are similar. Our hand structures are similar. Opposable thumbs and fingernails. We both masturbate at the zoo. Female gorilla gestation is 8.5 months. I could go on. It's absolutely crazy. Loft bed for my son, with fort underneath. Son, may I present to you your very first masturbatorium. Blursed Snow White. Well, time to make 7 meat pies. In Thor, Love and Thunder, 2022, Thor is stripped naked against his will and ogled at. It's okay to laugh, because he's a man, and not a woman, which would make it wrong. When Thor gets naked, women faint for him. When I get naked, women call the cops on me. Society. Ah yes, incredibly wholesome. The world runs on porn logic for a day. What's the first thing you do? Deliver some pizza to lonely stay-at-home wives. Why is this so wholesome? Edit. Wholesome. Teenagers, what do you love about religion? Incest. If women aren't supposed to cook, why do they already have milk and eggs in their body? Even provides ketchup from 3 days to 1 week. About for my b-day and my daughter's boyfriend order a strawberry margarita. What do I say? My dude, delicious knows no masculinity. If I were that kid, I'd drink the duck out of that and then raw dog your daughter. Any suggestions for dishwasher for 50,000 rupees? Arranged marriage. I asked you to stay in the vehicle. I can get out of my own car. If it were Walter Black, this would have been the finale. I'm a top myself. Meanwhile, I'm a fox. So, what does the fox say? Harder, daddy. Fingers are made for turning Bible pages, not putting inside yourselves. Ladies, what if you need to moisten your fingers to turn the page? Where do you aim when you pee? The machine gun, the silencer, the outlaws. The super silencer, you stick your dick in the water and it makes no noise. All drugs should be entirely legalized in all forms so all the drug addicts will eventually work their way up to heroin, overdose and die, making society better one day at a time. No, he's got a point. Testing how long it takes until the cat slaps me. Why does he look like Hitler? Time to put her down, son. Pants unzip slowly. He said put her down, not let her down. Excuse me? What? Women will make fun of a guy for not being able to make her come, meanwhile she needs to be choked upside down with 2.5 fingers inside her, rotating counterclockwise at a 45 degrees angle for precisely 52 minutes in order to climax. Man, you can just ask where the clitoris is. We'd be happy to show you. Tried once, was told to leave Walmart or security would be called. You think your life is hard? Try being stuffed with meat 24/7. What? Married pilot couple reveal what it's like to share a cock. This is so sad, someone give a cock to that poor woman, so they don't have to share anymore. Shitty superpowers part 91. Every time you say eat, the nearest Shrek's offender tips on their own shoelaces. What if I'm not wearing shoes? People who duck their family. Why? Judging by your spelling you should ask your parents. How to murder your husband. Writer found guilty of murdering husband. Meanwhile, the author of How to Murder Your Husband and Get Away with It remains at large. I once heard my hot neighbor moaning and got instantly turned on. She moaned for ages before I realized it was actually a pigeon. I reckon I jerked off to that pigeon for a good 45 minutes. Really ruffled your feathers, huh? A 1,000-year-old Buddha statue with a mummified monk's side. Wow, kinda eggs used to have some weird things inside. When a therapist sees a girl with blue hair walk in. Better hurry up, that money is limited edition. Bumblebees taking nap in a flower. What you doing, step B? Such a simple solution. 17 killed in Florida high school shooting. Make schools a non-PvP zone. Happening right now at Walt Disney World. History Month for Disney. The kid in Hiroshima who finally gathered courage to ask his crush out. The nuke. Her about to say ooh. I imagine she was exceptional hot too. What is the worst thing you've seen at a strip club? I once saw a man with a large McDonald's fry sitting at the main stage. He then took out ketchup packets and squirted the ketchup on the floor of the stage, dipped his fries in it, and ate them. What the McDuck? What's easy to get, but difficult to get rid of? Kids. But, Mr. Krabs, I'm straight. So is spaghetti, until it gets wet, me boy. Error. Cutting people's earphones, then giving them AirPods. Cutting people's legs off, then giving them wheelchairs. What would be the worst product to come in a Flamin Hot variety? Tampons. Condoms. Like the tampons, but it takes down 2 people instead of 1. Queen Victoria, the second longest serving queen and ruler of the British Empire, drank a shot of opium every day, carried cocaine chewing gum, and smoked marijuana to ease her stomach pains. Her Highness. Toddlers are the sweetest little things. My cannibal friend can confirm. Today I learned Asian buildings are designed so that when evil spirits fall from the sky onto the roof, they are propelled back up towards the sky. American houses are designed so that the evil spirits fall into your neighbor's lawn. No, the roof is used so that the bad spirits fall onto the roof with their legs spread and their balls are destroyed so that they can no longer make new bad spirits. What's the cruelest thing anyone ever said to you? My mother told me I should carry a plant around to replace the oxygen I waste. Some claim the USA is a Christian nation, compelling me to wonder which assault rifle Jesus would choose, the AR-15 or AK-47. Nail gun. What's something you know, but you really shouldn't? My dad has only one working nut. My mom and sister got into a big fight while drunk and my mom told my sister that she came from her dad's bad nut. Waldo. I always wanted to find you, Waldo, but not like this. I hate the word nut. Cum is a nicer word. Oh, look at the squirrels storing cum for the winter. Scientists discover creature that never has Shreks. Well, of course I know him. He's me. Just because you die a virgin doesn't mean that you are buried as one. Who the duck sold me this $40 smartphone? Where the duck did you get this shit? Hell, look at the images, bruh. Who's getting the best head? Giraffes have 7 cervical vertebrae, just like you humans. What do you mean you humans? Nothing. I meant we humans. Welcome to Alabama the Beautiful. Jokes aside y'all, this song touches me more than my uncle. Surgeons in India removed over 600 iron nails from a man's stomach this week after a CT scan revealed the mass of metal in the 48-year-old's abdomen. They could have removed the nails really quickly if they had done an MRI. I bet he's thinking about other women. If Jesus stood on a river, would he stand still or move down the river like on a conveyor belt? Imagine Jesus at a water park. He'd shoot out the slide, skim across the surface of the water, and crash into all the people sunbathing by the pool. RPS dick. You chose dick. I choose scissors. Scissors win. Bow. Screenshot that lol. You meet your 13-year-old self, but you can only tell them 3 words. What do you say and why? Wear a condom. What's the kid's name? Herpes. You have to fight one for $500 million. Who you taking on? Ali obviously. Might take me a while to dig him up, but should be an easy fight. Average male population in Thailand. As a Thai I could confirm that having a girlfriend in Thailand is kinda pain in the ass. Point of view. Your girlfriend comes home drunk from girls night and screams that dick better be up. I had an ex. Gorgeous, but the crazy kind of gorgeous. She was absolutely insatiable. Like, I thought I could have as much Shreks as I wanted before I met this girl. Now I know my limit level insatiable. So one night she comes home from a night out with her friends and she's all messed up. She's got cuts in everywhere, her nose is bleeding, she's got a black eye, and before I can say anything, without explaining her condition, she walks up to me and, dead-aged, says, "Better saddle up, cowboy, mommy is wanting to visit outer space on that crotch rocket." I've never been so scared, yet so horny at the same time. It was awesome. Cows have Shreks while walking, and car hits them interrupting their Shreks. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother getting hit by a car. Casually Shreksually assaults women. Nah bro, I do it competitively. Gotta train hard if you want to be above a former Blizzard employee. Coming soon. In your mom's mouth. You're from Syria. The only thing coming your way is the next airstrike. See you in hell, you stupid fruit. Corporations the day after Pride ends. What would you do if your grandfather on his dying bed tells you I left 100 million in and he dies? In debt. I had a black suit. No way. I had a black suit too. I wanna have a black suit. He did have a black suit. At Gwen's funeral lol. Who you think is posting about their kinky threesome on Reddit? Who is actually posting about their kinky threesome on Reddit? Threesome? I've been alive 20 years and still haven't found the right thing to say when someone knocks on the door of the public bathroom you're in. Hold on a minute, I'm eating. Best of Cassandra. When I was younger I used to stretch my ballsack out and pretend it was Cassandra. Thank you for that information. The dating pool for young women is literally porn addicts, sensitive guys you have to perform constant emotional labor for, narcissistic, if not sociopathic, gym brothers, emotionally distant manipulators, performative woke men who still treat women like shit. So basically, guys who post 4chan, guys who post on Reddit, guys who post on Instagram, guys who post on LinkedIn, guys who post on Twitter. Were you born a girl? Why? Cause I'm straight and don't want to talk to a boy. Talking to a boy is gay. I once made eye contact with a man and I'm worried I liked it. What's an oddly violent fact that you know? Suicide bombers can often be identified because the blast pressure of a torso-mounted suicide vest separates the head at the weak point, neck junction. So heads tend to pop off and land nearby relatively intact like a T-ball. What can you say during Shreks, but also at a family dinner? Or mother, you surely know how to make me happy. Punctuation is the difference between let's cook kids and let's cook kids. Either way I'm getting fed. Was dating this 14-year-old white girl online. When I met her in person it turned out it was a 30-year-old black dude who was buffed as hell. Even better. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? Kirby can now suck his own cock. Same here, I shot my dad when I was 14. Don't regret it. Although I'm happy for others on Father's Day I don't feel the need to celebrate it. Did you just admit to murder on here? He didn't die until a few days later, so no. What is your number one obscure animal fact? The duck-billed platypus has no nipples to feed their offspring. Instead, milk oozes from the skin. Just like Reddit admins. When you haven't done any of your chores and you hear the keys jiggling in the door. When you nut in her mouth then tell her a funny joke. What's the most attractive thing a guy can do for a girl? Feed her. To who? Is it okay to wear lingerie for my husband that I've ducked other dudes in before I met him? You are ducking him with the same pussy that you ducked other dudes with. Agreed, she should get a new pussy. Hi all, I'm a man who ate a portion of his own amputated leg. Ask me anything. So the quick and dirty, about 2 years ago I was hit on my motorcycle. The salvaged my foot, but I would never be able to walk on it. I elected to have it amputated. I asked the doctors to keep it. I signed some papers. I got it back, and with the help of some friends cooked a portion of the tibialis anterior. Proof foot tacus more proof me and my stump. Let's do this. Edit. I taste like buffalo, but chewier. Super beefy and little fat. Taco feet. So do you want to trade usernames or? Bro started life out on max difficulty. My favorite thing is when he listens and remembers the little details. So the big details don't matter. I've been doing this wrong all along. I got you those earrings you mentioned you liked when we were walking through the city last year. Maybe you can wear them when we go visit your mother for Christmas. Jim, my mother died 2 months ago. Kids meet convicted pedophiles. I saw a different version of this in the dark web. Chad suicide bomber kills 15 people in market and injures 80. Chad suicide bomber vs virgin school shooter. Every time you see a child a pedo explodes. So when I look at myself all the time, eventually, all pedos will explode. Okay, be right back. Gotta save the world. Wait, my dad just exploded. At my funeral I won't need a coffin. I will be cremated from the neck down, and my head will be on a stick. If you want to say anything about me, you have to hold my head stick. The cremator, so no head? Let's play a game. A. Time travel. B. Read minds. C. Shapeshift. D. Super strength. E. Get a girlfriend. Featured comment. SMP Studios 2.0. Teacher. Why does it smell like oranges? That kid in the back. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag Dankness.